doing this one thing all but guarantees that you get your ex back. You know, I tell you what this one thing is, but first, I want you to hear a story about congruence. Years ago, the last time around when I was single, I was dating a bunch, and I was kind of going on a quest to date a lot of different women before I chose a relationship. And one of the girls I came across was a lawyer. She went to an Ivy League school. She was a former reporter, really well put together girl. And, to that point, I hadn't really dated anybody on her level. And we were texting back and forth, setting up the first date. And at one point, I sent her a picture where she noticed that I had earrings in. This is like a conservative type chick, and she wanted to give me shit for the earrings. She said, if you show up to the date with those earrings in, I'm going to walk off. And she's telling me this, like, not as a joke, like saying it straight faced, because she genuinely didn't like them. So I say something to the effect of, cool, that gives me time to go do X, Y, and Z, as if, hey, I'm still going on this date. And if you're just going to leave right away, cool, that frees up my night. Long story short, I end up meeting her at this place. And sure enough, she rakes me over the coals. She looks me dead in the eye. Keep in mind, this is a lawyer, right? She's used to depositions and getting nasty with people and this kind of thing. And she's looking me straight in the eye and saying, hey, I told you that if you show up with those earrings, I'm going to walk off. And I don't remember exactly what was said or exactly how it happened, but, I deflected it. And there came a moment of tension where I could back down or sort of like, lower myself or lower my insistence upon, how I was dressing or concede to her in some way to like loosen the tension. And I didn't. And even though I wasn't the archetype of the type of guy that she liked, obviously I was enough to show up on the date and get her to show up. But after we got through that moment of tension, she immediately changed in her demeanor. She immediately went from, judge and, trying to, ask me all these questions, get me to qualify myself and all this kind of thing, to immediate fangirl. Like instantly, it was like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. All of a sudden, she's hanging all over my arm, all up on me on the bar, etc. And I walk her back to her house not too long later. And the reason I tell this story is because congruence, in other words, all things adding up to you being as you present yourself, having the attitude that matches the confidence, that matches the way that you dress, and just like all things adding up, this is a key component of attraction. Now, as I promised in the first part of this video, doing the one thing that will all but guarantee that you get your ex back is at the time that they're looking at you, okay, which, if they're closed off to right after the breakup, can't be then. Can't be if they get into a rebound relationship and they're in a honeymoon phase with them. But at the time where the door is open, and there will be that time if you're not there yet, you congruently convince them that you want it less than them. If you genuinely become outcome independent, where you can take it or leave it with your ex, you have this independently cool, already existing happy life, and you'd love to have your ex back, but you don't need them, and they can really feel this off of you. You've got to make it real. That right there is the single most important thing that you can do to get your ex back. Now, if you'd like some help getting your ex back, click into my profile, click this link, set up a call with me, tell me your story, and I'll give you a step-by-step plan on exactly how to get your ex back.